And that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And he's good on the second. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Pass to connect. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Here's the Cobra. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Out to the wing. And here's Hardy. Just 5 on the clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Parham. And the Clippers miss again. Lakers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Connect. No good. Here's the Cobra. He has 5. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Parham's got 7 points.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Here's Doncic. And finished off by Doncic.
The crowd and the deep.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call. Lillard's checked in for the Lakers.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constitutes.
The previous play is
under NBA
can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see this.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
These players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's the Cobra, guarded by Doncic. Here's Parham. Good, that's another bucket.
All season long, he has been absolutely dominant. The scoring doesn't end with him.
Yeah, he's already left his mark on history, moving into 3rd place for most points in a season. Amazing. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. The Cobra in the last game against the Raptors put on a show. He scored 48 points and came out of nowhere defensively, blocking shot after shot in an incredible effort. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Hardy passes to Kessler. The Lakers with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
Here's the Cobra. 12 points for him. Rebounded by Jackson.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
A nice shot by Sohan.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Looking for a breather. And maybe just one or two things to talk about. Hart, he's checked in for the Clippers. And the Lakers also making a change. Jones is checked in.
Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Here's Parham. An easy 2 points on the layup. Parham's got 14 points for the game.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Outside, Jones from the arc. Kessler with the rebound. Clippers trail by 3. There's 39 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now here's Harden. Still scoreless. Such a wide open look.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, Jones. Here's Doncic. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's the Cobra. He's got 17. Into the lane, and he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Clippers ahead, up 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Clippers.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And also, they've been draining mid-range jump shots, measuring the defense well, and just taking what they give them.
DeAndre Hunter out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's the Cobra. Then there's Hardy. And it's Hart in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. The Clippers in the lead. Here's the Cobra. 19 points in the game. Down low. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Lakers shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Outside, Jones. Back to Lillard. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. That's tipped. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into it. A game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Clippers.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And we see dunkers get technicals for hanging on the rim, slapping the backboard, or Richard even staring someone down. Should refs let that slide, or is that something they got to pay attention to?
I don't mind the hanging on the rim, the smacking the backboard. I love that aggression. The staring people down, that's something you got to be careful with because that can cause some problems, and we don't want any of those issues on the court.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Some changes for the Lakers. Connect, he's checked in for Stewart, and it's Dort in for James. Pass to the Cobra. Now here is Hachimura, defended by Jones. Here's Parham. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Parham's got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Lillard. Now, here's Dort. On the wing, Jones. Lillard from outside. Hachimura grabs the miss.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Pass to Hachimura. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Hunter. Stewart checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Lillard. To the middle, here's Parham. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, the Cobra.
And what a stretch it's been for him. I mean, it goes beyond the scoring, which he has had no problem doing. He's been all over the small things that take a shooting guard from good to great.
Here's Doncic. Oh, Doncic getting it done in transition.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
Clippers leading by 3. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's the Cobra. 25 points in the game. Pass to Hardy. It's tipped. Dort with the ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
And the Clippers making a change here. Hunter's checked in. The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Parham. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Parham's got 27.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
Pass to Connect. Buries it from 3-point range. Connect's got 9 points.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide-open shooter and just gets him the ball.
As a junior college product, Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin. Spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program. Then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
The Lakers trail. Jones in the post. He's covered by Hachimura. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Wednesday, they'll host the Washington Wizards. Then on Saturday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Both free throws good from Parham. Lakers trail by 3. Connect with it. 9 points in the game so far. And it's sent back by Kessler. Here's the Cobra. Defended by Dort. From down in the low post, it goes.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Connect. And the Lakers with another miss. Clippers leading by 5. Parham passes to Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Doncic missing. Clippers have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Here's the Cobra. He's got 31. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, 1 eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome, everybody. Before we talk about the first half, a breakdown of the injuries around the league. And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie? I sense Shaq getting restless over there.
Hey, my mistake, big fella. Someone put crazy talk on the teleprompter. I was just, going along with it for giggles.
I'm not giggling, Ernie.
Come on, try it. Come on. I bet I can make you giggle.
I'm ticklish, Ernie. I'm ticklish. I don't want to
come on. And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I can't see what they're trying to do offensively. Maybe with a little more patience, that shooting percentage will tick upwards.
Yeah, we saw several instances where the guys should have just made the extra pass. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Connect out there with Doncic. And there's Jackson. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Dort in at the 3 spot.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Parham. Rebound the Lakers. Outside, Dort. Here's Connect. Guarded by Parham. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Lakers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
the line for the Lakers, Cenet, 2 shots.
That's good from Connect. And so he makes both from the line.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Parham. Pass to Hardy. Now Kessler. And here's Hardy. The Lakers with the rebound. Sohan's got 4 rebounds in this game.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys.
Here's the Cobra, guarded by Doncic. A nice shot by the Cobra. Parham's got 35. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 6-point game. Dort wide open. And again, the Lakers no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Parham. There's the drive. Banked in off the glass. Parham's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Sohan. Pass to Connect. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Parham passes to Hunter. Takes a 3. To the wing on the left. Here's the Cobra, defended by Dort. 6 on the shot clock. Out left to the wing. Here's Parham. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Lakers trail by 8. Pass to Connect. Back to Doncic. Connect with it. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And that one, good.
Just like his pops, Jaren Jackson Jr., yeah. This man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. You can't let that happen.
And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. The Clippers, number 1.
It's been a great run for them, kind of shooting the basketball. You love when multiple guys get into a groove at the same time.
It's Dort on the wing. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Now just a 3-point Clipper lead.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Unhindered, going all the way. Hunter grabs the miss.
And he's going to have a hard time shaking off that miss. Everything was going right. The dunk was lined up beautifully, but not to be.
A nice shot by the Cobra.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Lakers trail by 5. Now Doncic, 8 points for him. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. It's getting late in the season. Let's see how the standings are out west. You look at the Clippers. They continue to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that number 1 spot the whole way there. And checking out the Lakers, right at second place.
Well, I think for LA, they've been ruthless competitors all season long. I mean, they've assured themselves of plenty of home games in the postseason. Let's see if they can take advantage.
Pass to Sohan. Back to Lillard. Jackson trying to break free. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Lillard.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
And connects, slams it in.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Herbert Jones, he's checked in for the Lakers. Doncic outside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. It's deflected. Tries to save it. Now the Lakers on the break. Connect with a wide open look. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And they get it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Clippers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And some changes here for the Lakers. Stewart comes in for Connect. And it's Dort in for Doncic. Fast break, the Lakers. Jones with the bounce pass. Jackson finds Lillard. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lillard's got 9.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Driving inside.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And as we finish the 3rd quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Lakers on top, ending the 3rd quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to